This is Tony from Tony's Flies, and what I'm going to be tying today is a woolly worm. It's a different kind of woolly worm. It's brown. It's more of a caterpillar. It's closely resembles the caterpillar that lives around my house. I don't know the exact name for it, but it's brown, black, and brown is the pattern that it goes in. So I'm going to tie on a brown hackle. These caterpillars are pretty fluffy as far as the way they look. So but I'm going to tie this brown and black together. Bring my thread up to the front. I'm going to take my chenille. It's brown chenille. It's earth brown. Wrap it up all the way to the front. I did, however, you caught me in the middle of making this fly. I decided to go ahead and put it on camera. So I thought that you guys might like to see this fly. Caught a lot of stuff on this fly. Crappies, bluegills, big bluegills too. Bass, really big bass. Now most of the times when you hear woolly worm, you usually see a red tail. This one I'm not putting a red tail on it, obviously. I am, however, going to trim I'm going to trim this down a little bit so it's not so out there like it is. I'm going to take my black and I'm going to wrap the opposite way, kind of weave it in and out there. Oops. Pull everything back. We're going to make us a head here. Get our whip finish tool. We're going to whip this around a couple times. That's good enough. Now see, the reason why I put lead wire on this is because when these guys fall from a branch, they're kind of heavy caterpillars. I mean, they get pretty big. So when they hit the water, they kind of splash a little bit and then they fall, they sink. So that's what I want this guy to do. I want him to sink. I'm going to trim this up a little bit. Now I want this. Now the hair on their body is pretty long. So I want to still keep it a nice length. Crappie bite on this, bluegill, bass, and you don't catch little fish with this fly. I mean, yeah, you do a little bit, you know, a couple times, but not too often you catch something real tiny. If you're fishing in a pond that's got a lot of tiny fish in it, yeah, you're going to catch some tiny fish. But if you're fishing in a pond that's got big bass or big bluegill, you know, big perch in it, you're going to catch some big ones. When you get them in the right spot, you're really going to get some big ones. I'll tell you a short story here. My one of my buddies, his dad's got a couple ponds up at his house, and I was up there and I was using this up there. The buddy of mine, he didn't think that this was going to work too well because of the pattern. I casted it out there. The first cast I casted it out and I caught a 5 to 6 pound bass. I mean, that thing was huge. You know, for a pond, it's a big bass. You don't really catch too many bass that size in a pond, well, especially in Missouri. So, but this is the fly. You know, so I don't exactly know the name of the fly, except it is a type of a woolly worm, and it will get you some big bass. So crappie, bluegill, whatnot. It's a good fly. So tie it, try it, see if you like it, and throw some comments on my page to see how you like it. So that's all there is to it. Throw a little lead wire on it to where it goes from about this point to about this point. I did use some head cement on the lead wire. I'm using an earth colored chenille, brown hackle from a cock cape, and I'm using the black from the same thing. So be safe fly fishing, and you know, whether it be in a creek or pond, you got waders on, those things will suck you under. So just be careful, be safe, catch some fish. Throw some comments on my page on this fly, and let me know how it works out for you, because it works pretty good for me. So thanks for watching. Have a good day. Thank you.